everyone, it's Cassers here, and it's time to play ARK Survival Evolved. Oh man, how's it going, everybody? How is it going? Oh, our terror bird wants to say hi too. Oh my gosh, welcome back, everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a stinking amazing day. I'm having a super awesome day so far. Just got this level 120 terror bird all perfect tamed. But it was like 2 episodes ago I did a terror bird taming video, so I didn't want to do another one of those for you guys. Look at this guy. I have no idea what to name him. So he's 120, tamed out at 179, and he dumped a ton of his levels into his melee damage kind of thing. So this guy's an awesome little beast. He's just so cool. He doesn't have like the best colors. He's kind of like a turkey vulture or something. I don't even know. But alright guys, let's get down to business. There's a bunch of stuff that we're doing today, and some odds and ends that I want to kind of tie up with you guys from last time. Alright, so last time, we had kind of a fail on the shark tank. Are we in normal gamma? We are, it's just like crazy bright out today. And, so yeah, I got some stuff going on with our shark tank here. Last time I was trying to stack a metal gate on top of a metal gate, and silly me, that does not work. Really quick, hold on, I'm just gonna lower the shadow quality kind of things here, just so it's a little bit better for you guys. Alright, so we'll jump off the, I don't know, what do you guys think we should name this guy? I don't know what to name our terror bird. We'll jump off of him real quick. I've been continuing a bunch of work on the walls, and I couldn't actually stack our gates, which was like a huge bummer to me. Didn't know we couldn't do that. I just assumed because I could stack the stone gateways that I could also stack metal. Couldn't have been more wrong. Never assume things, man. It makes you look like a butt. So, I built up a little bit of a platform down here. And it was kind of tricky because it had to be at a different angle than either of these walls to be able to lay ceilings going across to give us this platform to place the gate on. But I think it turned out alright. I think it turned out alright. Like, it's almost level with those ceilings. It's just a little bit off, but it's so stinking expensive that there's no way I can justify tearing it down and redoing it right now. Maybe at a future time, I'll get super nitpicky about it. Oh my gosh, I swim so slow. I don't know why I came over here without my scuba gear again. I'm so good at this game. But yeah, we got that going. I'm super happy with it. I think it's looking very, very slick. And I've kind of been slaving away getting crystal, trying to get that fish tank finished all the way to the sea bottom. And I don't know, it's taking a lot longer than expected. So I got railings going on either side up here. We should be able to... Oh my gosh, you guys ready? Do you think we can make it across? Yes! Oh my gosh, we barely even had to do our little fly thing. He just totally made it. So I was like running around on the terror bird doing some fighting and things, and I was noticing they're very comparable to like raptors. I'm thinking maybe these are an alternative to raptors with the level of the saddle and just sort of their basic skill set and how much they carry and everything, but they're really cool. I really like these little funky chickens so far. Anywho, the main point of today, guys, and I've been talking about it for a few episodes, is kind of the space issue on the Dino Ranch. You might notice we have some things out of place. We've got mammoths where we don't normally have them. Everything's kind of messy right now. But yeah, the storage is not enough in our Dino Ranch. So it was time to add a whole wing. I started a little bit of a thing without you guys. I'm super sorry. I hope we could still be friends. But basically, I just got a bunch of thatch foundations placed here. These will all get changed over to metal. And I'm going to make up a ton of vaults. I haven't made the vaults yet. I did place this behemoth stone gateway just so I can make sure it was going to work out. I placed the thatch floors and then these ramps, and I wasn't sure if that would somehow obstruct a gate being placed or not. So, the grand plan, which I'm not sure how far we will get today, is this is going to be an entire structure that's like the same style as the main Dino Ranch, but taller, and there's gonna be sort of like a Quetzal runway sort of a thing going on up top. But anyway, that's for later. For right now, let's get over to our fabricator, come over to structures, and storage. And I've been getting an absolute ton of stuff. I had it all written down. We have just enough of everything here to kind of craft our vaults. I'm a little skeptical about crafting these and getting them going before I have all my metal foundations placed, but I think it's gonna be okay. So sweet, we can make 8 of these guys. That's absolutely perfect. I want to have 8 vaults, 4 on each side of this huge room. We might add an industrial forge in the future, but I'm not too sure about it now. And kind of the most important thing is getting these things placed correctly today. So while those are crafting, we will get away from the obnoxiously loud fabricator, and we're gonna come out here and do a little bit of cosmetic things. Do a little bit of cleanup, man. We gotta tear down these ceilings. Not ceilings, railings, because this is all gonna be one connected room now. And something I'm not too sure about once I'm doing the walls and sealing everything up is how it's going to blend in with the existing structure. It's gonna be interesting. I've never done a huge add-on like this with such a major structure in this game, so it's definitely a first for me. Alright, we got those railings demolished. And this is going to be the outside. I may extend the deck to continue along the entirety of this outside part here, but I am not sure at all about it. So let's see if our vaults are done. 8! Bam! Alright, turn that guy off. Kiss 2,400 metal and like 500 of everything else goodbye. So now the scary time is going to be placing these guys. I'm going to need to get rid of these roofs too. Oh, I didn't even think about this. We're just ruining the whole place, man. Am I going to be encumbered? Oh, I am going to be encumbered. Here, let's use the vault that we have right around the corner and just put some of this wooden stuff away super fast. There we go. So much better. And I'm not sure if the wall that I currently have up right here is going to stay or if it's going to change. If we'll add rooms. Oh my gosh, look at those cute little RGs looking down at us. Are you guys the foreman? You guys making sure I'm doing the work right? You guys are so funny. I think that's Ruby. That's Ruby and Edgar. That's really funny. Alright, so the vaults. These guys aren't that huge. You know what I'm wondering? You know what I'm wondering? Okay, you guys don't know what I'm wondering because I haven't told you yet. But I want to make up just a couple of the metal floors super fast. And place one vault and just make sure that I can replace the thatch floors underneath a vault before I continue. You know what I mean? So I can only make 8 of these guys, which I'm definitely not going to be able to finish the whole structure today. I'm going to need to get an absolute ton of metal and cementing paste to be able to do the entire floor. It's something like 60 panels, I believe, that we're expanding. 2, 3. Can I get a 4th? Yeah, we'll just take these 4 for right now. Oh man, I'm so nervous. This is like huge resources right here. I'm so nervous I'm gonna mess it up and we're gonna have to like redo something crazy. It is insane how bright it is today. How is it really that bright, ARK? The sun is high. It must be cooking. What's the temperature like? Oh, it's only 53. It's like a super cold day in ARK. That's funny. That is funny. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start the vaults like as close to this door as possible. Just because... But then are we gonna end too short? I might want to start up against that wall, so if we have a ton more space, maybe I could tear down some of these extra panels. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. I didn't plan this very well. Planny plans. But if I want an industrial forge, it's probably going about here. So let's start our first vault. What do you guys think? Like right in this sort of an area? Oh my gosh, that thatch is incredibly bright. What is up with this? Alright, anyways, I want to make sure I line this guy up perfect. Looks like they're about 1.5 tiles. You know what? We are going to start it right by the door. I think I like the size of this room kind of no matter what. And that is too dark. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so back to our original plan. Sorry for being all indecisive. It's just a huge decision. But we got to make sure we got this right. Let's get this going. A little less crooked. That would be good. Alright, how is this looking? And I want to make sure I do it far enough away from the wall that I could still place walls. If that makes sense. Oh, it'd be so nice if when you went into building mode in ARK, if there were some sort of a grid or something, like a building grid, you know? Just so that things would be square, and you wouldn't have to worry if it was going to be just a little bit off or not. You know what I mean? Alright, so that is off. Now, is that straight? That looks pretty straight, right? That does look pretty straight. So I'm thinking if I put the first one just about here in line with that panel, I should be able to fit 3 more right up towards the wall, right? So we'll do... Here, get away from that wall. Like... Oh, I'm nervous. Alright. Oh my gosh. The first is done. So we have our first vault placed. The super duper question here is, can we place the metal foundations underneath it? Alright, so we'll take one of these guys out with a 6. And I can't tell where it's trying to snap. It's so tricky. It's so super tricky. Well, let's do one of the outside ones here first, just to make sure. For scientific purposes. Nice! And we can replace it. That is amazing. That is super amazing. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. So now we can continue our project. Oh, can I place it with the gate being in this factory here? Oh, yes! Cool! So it will go right through the gate. I was not sure about that. Nice! And just seeing the metal on the outside there, I'm already I already know for sure that I'm going to be putting that stone walkway all the way around it like a border, just so we don't have the ugly metal foundations kind of showing up everywhere. So there's our first vault. We only need to place 7 more. Oh my gosh, we gotta make sure we do this right, guys. Alright, we'll take out another vault on 5. Now that we know we can, place them and then place our metal foundations underneath. Oh, geez. This whole thing is going to be a super stress fest because I don't want to mess it up and ruin any of the vaults. Alright, so that is crooked. Let's bring this over to this guy and just kind of get it completely in line with this one. See how the red's coming out all at the same time right there? Crooked. Better. Alright, so now if we're in this mode, we come over here. Is that going to be good? Can I see the back of this? That looks pretty straight, doesn't it? I mean, that looks pretty stinking good. Is it straight? Or is it a little crooked? I think it's good. I think it's good. There's a little tiny bit of a gap there between the vaults, but it actually looks okay. So we got that one. Wait a second. You see my character? What is up with her? Her leg is like through the middle of all those foundations, and then my knee is like up all funny. What is she doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho. Alright, here we go, man. The last vault on the first side of majorness. Oh, come on. Come on. Is that straight? It looks like the whole row might be a little bit crooked. Doesn't it? It could just be the angle of this camera. Hold on a second. Go like that. Is that better? Yeah, that is a little bit better, but then we're getting a funky gap between our vaults. There we go. Alright, so there we go. We have our first 4 vaults halfway done, man. Now, the best part about this, let's check this, guys. I was getting super tired of needing to run stuff in. I don't have a behemoth gateway on the Dino Ranch, like, before this point, so I couldn't actually get in with any of our big giant dinosaurs. But now that we're gonna have this amazing vault room, oh my gosh, this is so awesome! I'm so stinking excited. We can just run right around this guy. On a mammoth, on a quetzal, on a bronto even if we wanted to, and we can just like come right in here and do stuff with the vaults. How stinking cool is this, guys? This is absolutely amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna get the other 4 vaults placed, just really quick. I'm gonna do it off camera so you guys don't have to watch me struggle to place 4 more vaults. And then we'll come back and do a little bit of a progress update. And we're back, and oh man, guys, I am super amazingly happy. Things turned out really amazing. It's a beautiful new morning on ARK, like normal, and I want to test something out with you guys super quick. I got the rest of our vaults placed. I'm really happy with our second row. I don't think I could have got it. Oh, we're still in K. I don't think I could have got it any more in line. Like, it's like amazing. Hold on one second. Alright, so we're back. Sorry about that. Doing a little chat thing, saying good morning to people. But yeah, okay, so this row, we'll take a look at this row first, because that was like our trial row, right guys? That was our first try, and it's pretty good. I mean, there's like a little tiny gap, like maybe we could fit a piece of paper in there. But that's like the only gap on this side. I guess that's a little bit of a gap too. And I've got a few stone walls. I just want to make sure that nothing is obstructed. It would be such a super bummer if I wasn't able to actually place walls in one of these spaces. So here, let's go check out the other side super quick, too. I think the other side's gonna be golden, because it's so amazingly straight. Like, look at these seams as I'm going by with the wall. Oh, yes, look at that. We even have a snap point for every single wall. That is so awesome. Sweet. So we got all of our things. It is the morning. Our Quetzal fits, like, just perfect in here, so that's gonna be amazing for unloading metal and stuff when we get home from the mountain. No more parking a Quetzal at the front door. Do you guys want to see what I was doing before? I don't even look at the Quetzal pile. You can tell what I was doing before. So going through this little people door, and what I was stuck doing before was landing a Quetzal, like, on this platform, and then using my T-Rex. I was using almost perfect as a midpoint so that I could get metal into the smithy or into the fabricator, and she was, like, the main weight carrier. You got a really dark, like, underside. Why is her butt, like, gray? I wonder if I just missed that while I was painting. I betcha, because I painted her white. But yeah, so here we are. We're hanging out at the Dino Ranch. We don't have to get through this little gateway anymore with all of our metal. We can just come up into here. Kind of my next step, though, is I'm going to need to go and get just tons of stone and wood and thatch and stuff. Probably make up, geez, with how tall this is and how many tiles, I'm guessing somewhere around 60 or 70 stone walls. And I'm probably going to use stone pillars like this, too, just to do some sort of aesthetic ribbing on the whole building. And getting the whole flight pen to attach is going to be like a whole nother thing, too. So that's like, that's nothing that's going to get done right now, but it's all kind of the future plan. And I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can tell me. I'm pretty sure we have enough space here to pop down our own industrial forge. I think we do. I'm not sure how tall they are. I know they're taller than a vault, and I think they're somewhere around like 6 tiles tall or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. And also during the night, I did go ahead and name these guys. In case you're wondering how I organize the stuff, that's kind of like our rare side, and this is kind of our normal everyday thing. So we've got stone, we've got wood, and in here we got thatch and fiber. I figure there's not really a need to have a complete vault full of either of those things, so we'll just kind of do them all right there. And then this is kind of like the animal drop bin. So right now there's a ton of text on there. We've got keratin, chitin, pelt, and hide. And that's kind of what's going on with that. I guess maybe I'll just call it animal drop so that we could throw like angler gel in there too. I'm not too sure. And then on this side, we've got metal in our first storage thing. Because when you're trying to get all your metal home, you want to be as close to the door as possible. Sorry for the gamma there. The next one is our crystal and obsidian, 2 other really super heavy materials. And those are also ones I'm not too sure I ever need an entire vault of. And in here we've got oil and silica pearls, and this last one is cementing paste. And I do think I can justify needing an entire vault of cementing paste, because absolutely everything needs it. So we've got those main storage things rocking and rolling. That is super cool. These, I'm thinking, are just going to be kind of like personal sort of things. Like, I'll probably keep all... Right now, this one's called Cass's Closet. I was thinking this one will probably keep all of our Rex bone skins, all of our different helmet skins, and probably all of our armor. And then this vault is probably going to be... I'm thinking it's going to be all, like, building stuff and taming supplies. All kind of in one, if that makes sense. Because we can filter it by type. Not too sure if we really need any of this now. I may just... I don't know. I might just tear it down. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of remodeling kind of things here. My brain is on fire. I'm thinking about so much stuff. But alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one for today. Sorry it is a super short episode. I sprained my wrist or something. It super hurts, so I can't really do too much today. Sorry to like complain at you guys, but I wanted to let you guys know what's going on with me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. I will too. I'll catch you next time, and this is Cassers out.
Up a tree, clinging to a cloud. Up a tree.